Someone is going to surprise you tonight, and the reason will melt your heart. My beloved child, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not just a message, it's a countdown, a ticking moment that is already moving toward you. Tonight, before the day closes its final breath, someone you never expected, someone whose name your heart still whispers even when your mind denies it, is going to step toward you with something so powerful that it will shake your soul awake. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. They have been carrying a truth inside their chest like a burning coal, and tonight that truth refuses to stay hidden. Every sign around them, every restlessness inside them, every breath they take today is pushing them closer and closer to you. And the moment they finally reach you, you will realize that everything that once broke you was secretly preparing you for this very night. Their reason, their confession, their emotion, will melt your heart in a way you haven't felt in years. Amen. Blessing 333. Beyond the horizon of this day, something has stirred inside this person that they can no longer ignore. It's not guilt. It's not fear. It's not even curiosity. It's a sudden pull, a spiritual tug, something they can't understand but can feel in their bones. A whisper telling them, go to the one who carries your name in their destiny. And my child, that one is you. They looked at your old messages today, they remembered moments they swore they had forgotten, and they felt their chest tighten in a way they haven't experienced before. For the first time, they aren't running from what they feel, they're running toward it. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. And tonight, they will move with a courage they never had, because life pushed them into a moment where silence is more painful than truth. They realize that their heart, no matter where they go, still beats toward you, and the surprise they bring tonight is not just an apology or a confession, but something life-changing, something that will remind you why all the delays were worth it. Right now, at this exact moment, this person is preparing something quietly, secretly, something they haven't told anyone. They have replayed countless scenarios in their mind, how to face you, how to speak to you, how to finally break the wall between you and them. They want to say something they once didn't have the courage for, something they feared would make them vulnerable, something they thought you would never believe. But tonight, their fear is smaller than their love, their hesitation is weaker than their longing, and their silence is collapsing under the weight of what they feel. My beloved child, someone is coming toward you with a truth that will melt every cold piece of your heart, a truth that has been building inside them for weeks, months, maybe even years. And when they finally reveal it, the universe itself will shift for you. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Before the night fully unwraps itself, something inside this person is breaking open in a way they cannot stop anymore. All day, they have been pacing, replaying old memories, fighting their own breath, because the weight of what they feel for you has become unbearable to hold in silence. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. They looked at the sky today and felt a pull they couldn't ignore. A moment hit them so hard that they froze. What if tonight is the last chance I get to tell them what's in my heart? That one thought shook their entire chest. They realized they cannot enter tomorrow without letting you know something that has been burning them from the inside. The surprise they bring tonight, it's something they never imagined themselves doing. Not in this lifetime. Not with this level of raw emotion. But destiny has tied their heartbeat to your name, and if they stay silent any longer, they feel they will lose the version of themselves that was meant for you. And my beloved child, what they will reveal tonight will melt your heart, because it is not just about love, it is about truth, regret, longing, and a confession that they never knew how to speak. Amen. Blessing 111. Right now, they are choosing courage over fear for the first time, and that courage has your name written all over it. And before this part ends, if you believe destiny is speaking to you right now, share this video so this message reaches the one it is meant for, and so you stay connected to every sign meant for you. The universe has been pushing them with signs all day, almost forcing them to realize the depth of what you once gave them, and what they lost. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Today, they felt a sudden ache, a heaviness, a pull that made them stop everything. For the first time, they admitted internally that nobody, not a single person, made them feel the way you did. And that realization scared them more than anything. They saw someone who reminded them of you, they heard something that took them back to your voice, they felt a sudden rush of memories that hit their bones like electricity. Their hands trembled. Their eyes watered. Their mind whispered, "Why did I ever let that person go?" They tried to distract themselves, but the universe kept throwing them back into your name, your smile, your energy, your presence. Tonight, they finally understand the truth of what connection truly means. And the reason they are coming toward you, the reason that will melt your heart, is because they have discovered something they never expected. You are not just someone they cared about, you are someone their soul recognizes. Amen. Blessing 222. They don't want to lose you again. They don't want to let the distance win. They don't want another night to pass where their silence becomes another wound on your heart. So tonight, they choose you. And my beloved child, if this message is touching your soul, comment Amen 111, so your energy aligns with the blessing meant for you. In this exact moment, they are preparing the surprise that will change your entire night. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They have rehearsed their words quietly, under their breath, practicing how to approach you without breaking down emotionally. They keep imagining how your face will react the moment they show up, or text, or call, or send the message they have been typing and deleting for hours. Their heart is racing in a way they can't control. They are terrified, not of you rejecting them, but of telling you something so deep, so honest, so vulnerable, that it will reveal how much they truly feel for you. What they're about to share tonight isn't something small. It isn't casual. It isn't temporary. It's the kind of truth that can shift destinies. They are going to tell you why they couldn't move on, why life kept pulling them back toward you, why no matter how far they walked, every road led them to your memory. My beloved child, prepare yourself, because the reason they are coming tonight, the reason that will melt your heart, is rooted in something divine. Their soul finally understands that you are the one thing they cannot replace. Amen. Blessing 777. And before this part closes, if you feel even a spark of truth in these words, share and comment to keep receiving these destiny messages meant for your path. As the night begins to tighten its grip on the sky, something inside this person snaps into clarity with a force they can't escape anymore. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. All day they tried to distract themselves, forcing their mind away from the thoughts of you that kept rising like waves they couldn't push back. But the truth is, every distraction collapsed, every excuse failed, and every attempt to hide their feelings only made their heart beat louder with your name. They are sitting somewhere right now, staring into nothing, replaying the last conversation you ever had, the last moment you shared, the last time they saw your face. And the realization hits them again and again like a tide that refuses to pull back. You were the only person who ever saw them deeply, completely, without judgment. That kind of connection doesn't disappear, it anchors itself to the soul. Today, they felt that anchor pulling them so intensely that they had to stop everything and breathe. They are finally understanding why no matter how much time passes, their chest tightens the moment your name crosses their mind. And tonight, my beloved child, they're ready to face what their heart has known for years: you were never replaceable. Amen. Blessing 111. Their surprise tonight holds a truth that will melt your heart, because it comes from a place of raw, honest emotion they can no longer hide behind silence. In the quiet moments between their breaths, they felt something they haven't felt in a long time: fear mixed with longing. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. They suddenly began thinking about everything you went through. They remembered the times they let you down. They remembered how you stayed patient even when they didn't deserve it. And that memory alone was enough to break them open from the inside. Their chest grew heavy with regret, regret for not choosing you earlier, regret for pushing you away, regret for pretending they didn't care when they actually did. They realized that if they don't come forward tonight, they might lose the last chance the universe is giving them to make things right. And my beloved child, the emotion that will melt your heart, the reason behind their sudden courage, is that they finally understand how deeply they hurt someone who loved them with purity. They don't want to lose you to someone else. They don't want to see you move on without knowing the truth. They don't want destiny to close the door on them forever. Their surprise tonight is fueled by desperation, by honesty, by longing, and by a love they can no longer bury. Amen. Blessing 444. They want to step toward you not because they feel obligated, but because their heart is screaming that it's now or never. At this exact second, they are debating every possible way to reach you, thinking of knocking at your door, texting you suddenly, calling out of nowhere, or sending something that carries their heart inside it. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They have typed and deleted messages so many times that their hands are shaking. They want to say everything, but don't know where to begin. Do they start with, "I miss you"? Do they confess the truth directly? Do they apologize? Do they tell you something even deeper, something they've never admitted to anyone? All these thoughts are flooding their mind, but one thing is clear: they can't end this night without reaching you. Their soul is restless, their heartbeat is uneven, and their entire being is pushing them toward you with an intensity they can't fight. And the reason, oh, the reason, will melt your heart because it comes from the most vulnerable place inside them. They realize they still love you, not in a past tense, not in a memory, but in a present, undeniable, unstoppable way. My beloved child, tonight is not ordinary. The surprise they bring is woven with truth, emotion, and destiny. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child, as the night stretches deeper into its mysterious silence, something inside this person is rising with a force they can no longer control, an emotional storm that has been gathering for far too long. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. All evening, they tried to calm themselves down, but every heartbeat only pushed them closer toward a truth they can't hide anymore. They looked at the sky, they looked at their phone, they looked at old photos, and suddenly every moment, every memory they ever shared with you began replaying like a movie they never wanted to end. They remembered that one message you sent them that they didn't reply to, that one moment when they walked away even though their heart wanted to stay, that one time. They pretended to be strong when actually they were breaking inside. And today, that guilt is sitting in their chest like a burning weight. They feel ashamed for how they treated someone who carried them with so much love. They feel overwhelmed knowing they were blessed with something pure, something divine, something once in a lifetime, and they didn't value it enough. Tonight, my child, the reason they want to surprise you, the reason that will melt your heart, is because they finally understand that losing you would mean losing the only person who ever loved them without conditions. Amen. Blessing 111. Their mind is shouting, their heart is trembling, their breath is uneven, because they know if they don't step up today, destiny might take you away from them forever. And before I continue, my child, if you want this message to reach every soul it's meant for and keep receiving powerful destiny-guided narrations, then share this video so the energy flows where it is supposed to go. Somewhere in the quiet corners of tonight, they are holding something, an object, a message, a memory, that carries your name written on it in ways they can't explain. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 444. Maybe it's a letter they wrote but never sent. Maybe it's a screenshot they saved but never told you about. Maybe it's a gift they bought long ago but kept hidden because they were too afraid to give it to you. Or maybe, it's simply the truth inside their chest that they locked away for years. But tonight, that lock has broken. They can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't focus, because their mind keeps whispering the same thing again and again. Go to them. Tell them. Don't lose them. Today, they realized something that destroyed every excuse they were hiding behind. You didn't just touch their life, you changed it. You weren't a chapter. You were the turning point. And they can no longer pretend they don't feel the things they feel. Their soul feels cold without you, their days feel empty without your presence, and the nights feel too long without your warmth. My beloved child, the reason that will melt your heart tonight is this: they have finally accepted that your place in their life is not temporary, it's destiny. Amen. Blessing 222. And listen carefully, before destiny pushes the next sign toward you, make sure you comment, Amen 444, to seal this message within your energy so you never miss what's coming next. In this exact heartbeat, they are closer to reaching you than you realize. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They are picking up their phone again. Their fingers are shaking. Their breath is unsteady. Their eyes keep blinking rapidly because they are on the edge of doing something they never imagined they would do. They are about to confess something that has been buried under fear, ego, hesitation, confusion, and pride. And the moment they reveal it, your heart will melt because it's not just a confession, it's a surrender. A surrender to love. A surrender to truth. A surrender to destiny. They are going to tell you why they stayed silent. Why they acted distant. Why they pretended not to care when the truth is they felt everything 10 times stronger than you ever imagined. They are going to tell you the real reason they are coming tonight, because they can't bear the thought of another person getting the love that was meant for them. They can't bear the thought of life giving someone else what destiny wrote for them. They can't bear your heart drifting away from theirs. My beloved child, tonight their soul is choosing you with a clarity so fierce that the universe is trembling with alignment. Amen. Blessing 777. And before you move to the next part, make sure you share and comment so the energy of this message continues to flow and align with what is destined for you. My beloved child, as the final hours of this night begin shifting toward destiny, something inside this person has crossed a point of no return. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. All day they fought with themselves, trying to silence the storm inside their chest, but your name kept rising like a heartbeat they could not escape. They tried to convince themselves that they should move on, that things were over, that destiny had separated your paths for a reason, but tonight, the universe proved them wrong with a force they couldn't ignore. Every sign pointed back to you. Every thought circled back to your presence. Every emotion dragged them back to the place where their soul still lives, inside your memory. They finally realized that no matter where they run, they end up standing in front of the truth they've been avoiding. Their life makes sense only when your energy is connected to theirs. And tonight, that realization has shattered every fear they ever had. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. They are ready to step toward you with a truth that will melt your entire heart, because for the first time, they understand that you were not just someone they loved, you were the blessing they were too blind to see. In the deepest core of this moment, they are preparing to reveal something that has been buried under layers of denial, pride, and confusion for far too long. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. They have been imagining you in their future without even realizing it, imagining your smile, your voice, your presence next to them, imagining how life would feel if they held your hand instead of letting go. And that imagination became too real, too vivid, too painful to ignore. They reached a breaking point today, a moment that shook their soul awake so violently that they almost cried. They realized that the love they tried to forget never died, it simply waited for the right moment to burst through. They couldn't run anymore, because running only hurt them more. They couldn't hide anymore, because hiding only made their heart ache deeper. Tonight, they want to tell you something they should have said long ago. And the reason will melt your heart, because it carries a truth they were terrified to admit. You are the person they prayed for long before they ever met you. Amen. Blessing 444. That's why they are coming tonight, not because they miss you, but because they finally understand that their soul belongs with you. Right now, at this exact second, their heart is trembling with a mixture of fear, longing, and destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They keep imagining your reaction. They keep imagining the moment you see their message, hear their voice, or look into their eyes. They want to say something that will change everything, something that will make all the pain worth it, something that will melt every wall around your heart. They want to confess why they disappeared. They want to confess why they hesitated. They want to confess the real reason they're coming tonight, because their soul finally understands that losing you would be the biggest mistake of their life. They want to tell you the truth with a trembling voice and an open heart. You are the love they were too afraid to choose, and now they're ready to choose you with everything they are. My beloved child, tonight destiny is aligning, hearts are waking, and the truth is finally rising to the surface. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child, as the night begins its quiet transformation into a destiny-shifting moment, this person is reaching a level of emotional intensity they have never felt before. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. Their hands are shaking, their breath is uneven, their mind is spinning with 1,000 thoughts, but every single thought leads right back to you. They tried to convince themselves that they were strong without you, but tonight the truth has cracked through every wall they built. They were only pretending. They weren't over you. They weren't healed. They weren't fine. They were simply surviving. And tonight, survival isn't enough for them anymore. They want to feel alive again, and the only place their heart remembers feeling alive is in your presence. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. They finally realized that the reason they couldn't sleep, couldn't focus, couldn't move on, was because their soul refused to forget the one person who felt like home. And tonight, the surprise they bring is drenched in truth, wrapped in emotion, and destined to melt your entire heart. In the silent corners of their mind, they are reliving every moment they ever shared with you, every laugh, every argument, every tear, every memory that once made their heart race. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. They're remembering the way you spoke to them, the way you held space for them, the way you understood them without needing explanations. And that memory alone is breaking them open tonight. Because suddenly, it hits them. Nobody else ever cared like you did. Nobody else ever saw them the way you did. Nobody else ever loved them with the same depth, purity, and patience. And that realization has struck them so hard that they feel breathless. They miss you in ways they can't describe, ways they never admitted even to themselves. They're thinking about everything they wished they had said, every moment they wished they had stayed, every small thing they should have appreciated. And tonight, that regret has transformed into courage. My beloved child, the reason they're coming tonight, the reason that will melt your heart, is simple yet powerful. They finally understand your value. Amen. Blessing 444. They're terrified of losing someone destiny carved specifically for them. Right now, at this precise moment, their soul is taking over where their fear once lived. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They are picking up their phone again and again, typing words, deleting them, trying to organize their emotions into a confession that makes sense. But their heart is too full for perfect sentences. They want to tell you everything, how they never stopped loving you, how they pretended to be fine when they were breaking inside, how they thought they could forget you but destiny refused to let them. They want to show up, tonight, not tomorrow, with a truth so raw that it will silence every insecurity you ever carried. They want to tell you the real reason they are coming tonight. Their soul is choosing you, loudly, fearlessly, undeniably. My beloved child, destiny is standing at your door, and the truth is on its way to melt your heart in ways you never imagined. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777. My beloved child, as the night folds deeper into its final, trembling hours, something inside this person is exploding with an intensity they can no longer hide or suppress. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 333. They have walked through their entire day with your name echoing inside their chest like a heartbeat they couldn't escape. Every time they blinked, they saw your face. Every time they tried to breathe, they felt your absence. Every time they tried to distract themselves, the universe dragged them right back to you. Tonight, their soul is restless, not in fear, but in longing. A longing that has finally overpowered every excuse, every hesitation, every wall they built. They know, deep inside, that if they don't move now, if they don't come to you tonight, the regret will haunt them for the rest of their life. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 111. And the surprise they are bringing is not small, it's not casual. It's not something that comes from the mind, it comes from their soul, a soul that cannot live another day in silence. In this trembling heartbeat of destiny, they are confronting a truth they hid from everyone, including themselves. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 222. They realize today that every person they tried to replace you with felt empty. Every connection after you felt meaningless. Every smile that wasn't yours felt incomplete. They tried to escape the memories, but fate wouldn't let them. They tried to love someone new, but their heart refused to open. They tried to pretend they were over you, but destiny punished them with a storm of longing so fierce that tonight they finally broke. They finally admitted something that will melt your heart. Nobody ever touched their soul the way you did. They didn't just miss you, they needed you. They didn't just think of you, they felt you. They didn't just remember you, they ached for you. And tonight, that ache has become stronger than their pride. My beloved child, destiny has pushed them to the edge, and now they have only one choice left, to step toward the one their heart never stopped choosing. Amen. Blessing 444. Right now, their emotions are overflowing to the point of trembling. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 555. They are holding their phone, staring at your name, fighting through a storm of fear and hope. Their hands are sweating. Their heart is hammering. Their mind is whispering, do it, tell them, go to them before it's too late. They want to confess everything, every tear they shed over you. Every night they missed you, every moment they wished you were beside them. They want to tell you the truth they've buried for so long that it almost destroyed them. You were never just someone they liked, you were the one they loved without speaking. And tonight, they're ready to speak it. They're ready to reveal the reason behind their surprise, because something inside them has awakened with a fire stronger than their fear. My beloved child, prepare yourself, because the truth they are bringing tonight will melt your heart, heal your wounds, and rewrite your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you. Amen. Blessing 777.